Hi everybody. Thank you for clicking on that button and joining me today for a quick episode. I just want to do a bit of an unboxing on a gift that a friend gave me today. This is a SEA group, that is Safety Equipment America. This is a full face mask. I just finished reading the instruction manual online, and I'm going to open this up and have a look on the inside. It's kind of funny, if you look on the front label, it says not to open until just before you need to use it, but then when you read the directions, it has to be fitted to your face, so they're not very clear on that. I guess you're supposed to get some other training before you open these. But I did my reading, and I have to open it up, and I have to fit it to my face, set the straps up, make sure it actually works with my face. You have to do a quick test to make sure it works good. So let's do our opening. In addition to doing the unboxing of this face mask, I'm going to answer the 10 question quarantine challenge. So after we do the unboxing, I will proceed to do the answers to those questions. I was challenged by Bob and Tam's Adventures and Runaway Nesters, two great RV channels. If you don't have them, you should go and check them out. They have some great videos. You won't regret it. They're very nice people. They make great videos. You'll enjoy them. Okay, let's see. According to the directions, I need to peel a seal, just like so. Now, I'm just trying to envision doing this after a gas bomb has gone off. There's going to be a certain amount of panic, so to do this ahead of time is probably a good idea. I'm going to save this seal. I might be able to reuse it. I might put it all back together again. Let's see what we've got here. That should just pull right off. Okay, and it hangs on the strap. It comes with a strap, so you can walk around with it. Okay, we have a good instruction manual. Since we already read the online one, we're okay with that. That's the mask. Everything is individually sealed. Looks like there's a foam filter in that one. And this is a canister that is completely sealed. And this says used before August 2023. So this is still good to go. So that's the big canister filter that would go on. That's it for the container. Let's put that aside. I have a little piece of paper here. This just goes into some specifications as to what filters do what. Something to give a closer read. Take this out of the packaging. Okay. Really nice quality, all solid, beautiful, quality rubber, all stainless steel hardware and clasps. Beautiful. Full face shield, it's all protected. All the adjustments are all the way down, which is what you want to do before you put this on. You want to make them as loose as you can. I think we're there. Maybe this one can come down a bit. The first step is to put this one over your neck, like so. Take off my spectacles. Put your chin in the cup. There's a little cup right here for your chin. Right there. I haven't tried this yet. This is the first time I've tried putting this on, so bear with me. You want to make sure that all your hair is back and that you're clean shaven. Gentlemen, if you have chops, if you have a beard or a thick mustache, you might want to consider giving it a trim before you need to wear a gas mask. Okay, so all the hair back. Chin in the chin cup. It fits pretty comfortably. I have a nice tight seal around my face. I have a large head, so I had a feeling it was going to fit pretty good without too much adjustment. So they say, once it's on, you want to start the adjustments from down and work your way up. It'd be better if you had someone here to do this with you. Yeah, that tightens it up good. And then this one. Yeah, I'm as tight as I need to go right off the bat. It fit me perfectly. Now, I'm breathing freely because I don't have any filter on here at all. That's pretty cool. You got a little charcoal insert. And a particulate filter. So I believe the way I was describing, I'm not going to put this all together now. The particulate filter is good for what we're dealing with right now. For viruses, the canister is more for a gas or a chemical problem, a chemical release, a chemical fire, that kind of thing.
sarin gas, terrorist attack. That's what this is for. You don't want to be opening up this until, things get bad. But the particulate filter, this is the one we probably want to be using now. Now, from what I've been told, the particulate filter does not help against gas, and the gas filter does not help against particulates. So, God forbid they hit us with both at the same time. So, there's some more reading I have to do about this, of course, get myself a little bit more familiar with it. So, this is the SEA full face mask, a gift from a very good friend who's into the hazmat industry in construction. Well, he had a couple of these laying around, and he just gave one of these to me today. Welcome to life in New York post-pandemic. This is what we do. I'm not going to be wearing this every day to the supermarket, but it's good to have in the collection. I'll have this wrapped up with my bug-out equipment. I've got 10 questions to answer. How many rolls of toilet paper do I currently own? 79 is the answer. 79 rolls. I also have 23 rolls of paper towels and 13 boxes of tissue paper and a handful of kitchen napkins as well. Quite frankly, we're still using the same large box store pack of toilet paper that we opened before the pandemic started, or at least before it became a popular issue. What has been the biggest change since the lockdown? The biggest change has been my wife and daughter have been working from home. So instead of my wife getting up early and going to the office, she's staying home. The last couple of weeks, she's been working from the living room desk. Basically changed my living room into a bit of an office and a conference room. So she's set up there right now. My daughter's doing the same thing. She's working from up in her bedroom. My router has been humming. Question number 3. Where are you currently parked and or docked? My 68 Airstream Globetrotter is parked at my camp in the Catskill Mountains of New York State. I have not been there since January. So that's where she's parked. That's where I'm docked, technically speaking. Now, personally, my ass is parked in my garage on Long Island, downstate, only about 35 minutes east of New York City. What have you currently gone without recently? Well, I guess the obvious one is travel. I haven't been able to go up to my property in the Catskills. That's the one that affects me the most. There have been sporadic outages here and there. Paper goods, meat has been limited a bit. I have been purchasing my food and doing all my shopping every 2 weeks, where normally our style is pick something up on the way home. We rarely would keep a large supply of meat in my refrigerator, my freezer. With shortages being what they are, we're well stockpiled. So. Okay, what am I most grateful for? I'm grateful for my wife and my daughter being able to work at home. I worry about the both of them when they would go out every morning. We had a procedure to get them in and out the door. My daughter was able to work at home right away. She's all set up in her office. So that's what I'm most grateful for, is that they're working from home. What do I miss the most? Be honest with you, I miss being able to trust the press, the media, the politicians. I don't believe a word they say anymore. I used to believe half of the press. But now I don't know if I can believe anybody, to be honest with you. I watch them both, and I think they're all full of it. I enjoyed having faith in our system, in our politicians, in our world, in our society. That's what I miss the most. I miss a civil society. How long has it been since I've been at a campsite? The last time I was at a technical campsite was last September for my birthday, September 4th, the Labor Day weekend. I was up in the Saranac Well Forest at Fish Creek Pond campsites in just outside the St. Regis Canoe area. I'll link to videos. I'm sure you'll be able to. You would enjoy seeing the region. It's a beautiful place. That was the last campground that I stayed in. Every so often, I like to break out the car camping gear and do a little bit of glamping. Bring out all the gear, the cots and the big tents and stuff. What is my favorite quarantine food? All right, I've been making comfort food. I've been trying to get 2 or 3 meals out of each package of meat. So I've been leaning towards beef stew, peppered steak, sausage and peppers. I like that kind of thing. Served with rice and beans. I guess if I have to pick one, I'll say my favorite quarantine food would be rice and beans. That's my favorite. That's what I put in my bug-out bag. That's the best food that you can have in a pinch. So, there you go, rice and beans. That's my favorite quarantine food. How are you exercising or doing workouts? Every day I walk with my dog Bella. I usually do about a half hour, 45 minutes strenuous walk with the dog. She's a tough trainer. She really keeps me walking fast. I have a treadmill right behind you in my garage that I could use that. I've got small barbells for upper body. But mostly I would rather get out the house and go take a walk, go put my pack on my back and go do a hike. That's my favorite way to exercise. But like I said, the treadmill works just fine. And of course, walking the dog gives you good cardiovascular every day. As far as who am I going to challenge next, I think this challenge is going to end here. I think everybody in the RV community has been asked this question. I looked around. Most people are asking people 2 or 3 times, so that everyone answered the questions wonderfully. I think we've all heard plenty of the answers to these questions, and I think we've heard enough. I'm sure everything's going to work out just fine for us. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to try to keep this one on the short side. I hope you enjoy my new full face mask, SEA full face mask that was given to me by a very good friend. Thank you very much, Maddie. I appreciate that gift. I could take this opportunity to thank you all for taking the time to click on that button and to watch my videos, comment on my videos. Thank you. I love the comments. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscription button and hit the bell notifications next to it so I can inform you of future videos. Let's be friends. Let's get to know each other. That's what it's all about. Exchanging ideas, making friends, people all around the world. I've got subscribers from every continent on the planet. It's fantastic. And I've got ones that are right here next door. When you're out on the street today, be kind to each other. Love one another. We're all part of the same family. I'll leave you on that thought. Peace out.
Hi everybody, welcome back.